I'm gonna make something really quick, but it's not loading. Oh, we got 2 notifications on Facebook.
You ready?
Yes.
We're officially live.
Oh, well, good afternoon, guys. We're running a little bit late. It's fine. If you guys follow us on Facebook, I told you why. Kind of necessarily why. Not exactly why. Because it's none of your own business. No offense. Just kidding. I mean that in full offense because we are called my business. How's your day going so far, Eric?
Well, I went to a wedding. Oh, that was loud. And it was not that exciting, to be honest. And it's really messed up. It's my brother's wedding. But it was like, it just snowed here.
Yeah, it did.
Right? We got like 4 inches of snow. And their wedding was outside. In the snow. It was cold. It sucked. It was not very fun. And I don't recommend it for anybody. What?
What are people going to say about our wedding?
It's inside.
Yeah, if it's snowing, it's gonna be inside. If it's not inside, I'm not coming.
And the first weekend, actually, that is why this is titled The Big Question.
Am I gonna propose on camera?
No.
Uh-huh.
So, basically, here you go. Our wedding is going to be inside. You know, in a church. Like real people. You know what I mean? Hey, so my big question, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to look at me. I like your glasses, by the way. They look good. I like the blue and the interlay of them.
Hold on. I'm trying to post over live. Give me a minute. We're live right now. Hold on.
My question can wait.
Yeah, you can do that.
Why need you to focus?
I am focused. I can multitask it. I'm trying to stay true.
No, this is a very serious.
Is it a serious
It's a
topic?
very serious
Is
topic. It is very serious. Like life or death serious.
Is it life and death?
It is.
I don't feel threatened.
You should.
Give me a second. I'm old enough. I just need to leave. Alright. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm posting this on our Facebook. If you guys follow us on our Facebook, I post on there when we're live and stuff, so you guys can go watch it. And then I usually post on Instagram, but our Instagram isn't doing very well because everyone's on Facebook nowadays. So I only post on Facebook for right now. All right, what's your thing?
So we officially came up with our date.
For the wedding?
Yeah, it's going to be a Saturday.
Okay.
It's going to be the first weekend of October of 2024. We're officially engaged.
Okay.
My question is, so for you guys, for the viewers out there, because this is real life, this is a really real life thing.
Yeah, they're actually getting married. I thought they were kidding the one.
No, we're actually getting real married.
I know, but I'm just telling them, the last time you guys said you guys were actually getting married, I didn't think it was real. And then you guys were like, yeah, we can go down to the courthouse. And I was like,
yeah, no, it's really real. So here's the deal. For you guys that don't know, me and Jared have been friends for a while, a long time. And I consider him like a younger brother. Okay? In that regard, we're getting married the second Saturday in October, or the first Saturday in October. And I would like
it's
it.
coming October?
The 5th.
Yeah, the 5th.
That's a long way away.
11 months.
Huh.
Would you be my best man?
Yeah, of course, man.
I haven't told anybody about this wedding except for my family. Okay? So outside of my brothers,
yeah,
like my actual real family, you're the only person I've told.
Well, that means you're special.
You are special.
Some special aid.
I love that guy.
I love the YouTube, but I'm not actually saying his YouTube.
No. So is that a yes then?
Yeah.
That's a yes?
Yeah.
We got a best man, and Jill can be a bridesmaid. She allows her to be. I think she has a maid of honor already picked out, but Joke, I'm sure, could still be part of the wedding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For sure. She's going to be, you guys are going to get married eventually? No?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll see.
So we're still young. We're still in that age where we're trying to figure out. We still like each other, basically.
That's true.
And living with each other.
That's true.
Just half the time.
I don't have a choice. She's already like threatened me twice now.
I'm not.
She has.
I'm a witness.
She has. She's like,
You're a witness.
okay, here's the thing. Here's the deal about the ring. Do you know the story behind the ring?
Now?
The real story? Not the bullshit
No,
she
but
gives off.
I have a
The
really
real
sad
story.
I have a really sad story.
Okay, but can I tell my real story?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Real story time. She goes, we're at the house, her house. She goes, we're getting married. So we are, right? Like a joke.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, no, we're getting married. And I was like, okay. Well, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't take it very serious until like yesterday. And she goes, I'm so glad we're gonna get married. I was like, but yeah, you know. I was like, are you serious about it? Like, you seriously like, were you like messing around? Were you actually asking me if we were gonna be like engaging? And she was like, no, we're engaged. Like right now we're engaged. So it was like, oh.
So you basically got like,
I got a shotgun wedding
yeah.
proposal. She was like,
Basically.
we're getting married, motherfucker. So
honey, go get my shotgun. I'm getting engaged.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. We're getting engaged. Is that a
You can't
yes?
say no.
Yeah, pretty much. There was no. Now I would have said no anyway, but I didn't realize like that's what we did. And then we went and got rings because I suggested rings because I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So I suggest the rings, and she took that shit so literal, like we were actually like engaged. Like I didn't realize it, and I'm sorry, but that is awesome. And now we set a date, so we're actually gonna get married. You're gonna be my best man, and we already know like all the guys. Like we're all gonna wear vests, camo vests. I'm gonna wear a jacket, right? Like an overtop of my vest, black. All the guys are gonna wear black shirts, right? With a camo vest. We're all gonna wear orange bow ties. So all my groomsmen, best man, everything. We're all gonna wear like orange bow ties. You know what I mean? So it's
Mine's gonna be a hot pink wedding. So
yeah.
show up in hot pink.
I'll be there.
There was no threatening involved in
There was a lot of threatening.
that.
I felt
So I got that story.
Look, I felt so threatened that I have to carry a gun with me now because that's how threatened I feel.
So
Like I'm scared.
I got a sad story.
Oh, okay. What's your sad story?
All right, it's about my ring.
Your
So
ring?
yeah, actually, I had to get a new ring.
Why?
So the other day, I was cleaning my truck off. Where was I going? I don't remember where I was going, but I was cleaning my truck off, and there was a piece of snow on my finger, and I went like this,
Lost it.
and I didn't hold on to my ring, and I went like this, and now my ring's somewhere lost in the snow. So I had to put one of my back.
Let me see that.
I wouldn't take it out.
No.
But
That one's like super loose.
this is actually the real size. The other one was a 10. This is a 9. So this is actually.
What
the
size
size
do you
I
wear?
9.
I wear a 12. I'm like,
But I'm so sad because that ring was my favorite ring ever, and it had a thin blue line, and that's the ring that I wore during all my internships.
like, I'm pretty sure it's probably in the yard.
Yeah, no, it's somewhere in the yard. It's in the snow, so I'll find it.
Once it melts.
Unless if it gets carried down the driveway, then it's lost.
I have an image to show you. You want to see my wedding band? My wedding band?
Yeah. We are posting on Instagram and Facebook that we are live with the link. So if you guys are on Instagram, you will have to copy the link. Sadly, I didn't know that,
It's the same.
but you're gonna have to copy the link, and then that's dope. I like that.
You guys can't see it, but it's a bow hunter because I'm a huge bow hunter. So that's what it is. It's pretty sweet. So okay, so we're
Hold on. The co-host doesn't know what there is a question that.
Yeah.
I didn't even read that until now. That's funny.
Yeah, that's the thing.
In the description?
Yeah, hold on.
That's fine.
The co-host doesn't know, but there's a question that needs answered, plus more topics of serial killers and murderers in unsolved cases. So we are officially live, guys. This question that we asked was not part of the actual podcast. You guys were involved because it's awesome, and I wanted witnesses that you said yes, so you can't back out now. Okay.
Shit. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, you're lying.
I'm gonna make it private and then back out. I'm gonna be like, wait, I can't find the video. I'm gonna be like, oh well.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
just kidding.
guys, welcome to Might Be Offended, the only podcast where we don't give a shit about your feelings.
Yeah, basically.
We're like the Joe Rogan of the YouTube.
Our purpose is to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, and knowledge. So,
And knowledge, yeah.
So unsolved murder cases. Last time that we were talking, we talked about John Benet Ramsey.
I gotta disconnect my phone from my computer so it doesn't pop up notifications.
You're good. There was so just to jump into this whole conversation, there was a murderer. Oh, did you hear about the accident yesterday on I-80? Actually, we're talking about death. I'm not going to say any names.
No, but I knew there was a car accident out this way.
There's a bad one over here. Mile marker 186 yesterday. There was body parts on the highway.
Damn.
Yeah, not to be too graphic, but that's what it was. Two people were dead, were ejected out of the vehicle.
This is why you should wear your seatbelt.
But only me. I wear my seatbelt.
I wear my seatbelt.
I don't. I hate seatbelts.
There is a thing that says though that some seatbelts will save your life depending on the accident, and there's some that say
It'll kill you.
it'll kill you.
Yeah, it just depends on the accident.
And if your seatbelt's really sharp, it'll chop your fucking torso in half.
Yeah. Yeah. So murder cases, man.
Yeah.
They're. Have you studied anything? You looked anything at?
Not really. I was gonna go off the top of my head, but like there's a lot. So the axe murder. We can talk about the axe murder.
I don't know anything about the axe murder.
Oh well, that fucking sucks an ass now. I don't even do my research. I didn't look it up, but I watched a video that they did it. I don't remember what place it was in.
We should do reactions,
Yeah.
live reactions, this shit, and then post it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna do that for the can't say, but the special guest we have. Yeah, okay. The Axeman of New Orleans.
I'm gonna shut this off. Is that all right?
You mean open it?
No, because the hot air is blowing right in.
You need to do it over. It shouldn't even be trying to cool it down because this isn't.
It's hot.
So
It's
it
blowing
should
the
be.
fuck out of it.
This thing should be shut off. Should be. So, if you guys don't know what the axe murder is, it was a guy. This is an unsolved case. We never found him, and this was back in fucking 1999, from May 1918 to October 1999. I don't trust Wikipedia, but I'm going to use Wikipedia
That's better.
for once. So,
I totally blocked the airflow.
the
Right?
heat.
Yeah.
So basically, the axe murderer.
It's hot in this room, but yeah.
He would take an axe from their house, and he would kill people in their own house with their own axe.
Oh yeah.
In New Orleans.
Yeah.
And then they thought that he had another acquaintance because they did a case where there was an axe involved, and then like the old razors that you'd use to shave. They found one of those that slit someone's throat open. So the people that I watched that did this case, they were like Razor Boy and Axeman.
Is that the same one where no, it's not the same one. It's not the same case.
The one in Germany?
No, there's a case. I think it was here. Might have been overseas. Fact check it. I don't know. That there was a guy that he was killing people, but they called him it was here. He was like the American Jack Ripper. But what he would do is he would kill people. Nobody knew who he was. You know what I mean? He was like an older gentleman, very skinny looking, very pale looking. He actually never got caught, but he was very skinny, you know.
Yeah.
So people never thought it was him, but he'd go to town. Well, it's one that he knew the people. Well, he invited the girl, the daughter, right? She was probably like 6, you mean?
Yeah.
And said that his niece was having a birthday party and that she could go and that he would bring her back. Well, he went upstairs. They walked into the woods, went to a house, right? This is a real story. Went to a house and he took off all of his clothes. She was outside playing and hid in the closet, okay, and hollered at her, right, and told her to come up, you know what I mean? They had something for her, and she came up, and he jumped out of the closet and killed her. And the only reason why they know this is because he wrote a letter to the family. Oh, it was the boogeyman, the something boogeyman, that's his name. They called him the boogeyman, but sorry. And basically, he would, yeah, because he was a serial killer, he killed kids. But he would eat them. He was a cannibal.
Damn.
Sorry, like the facts, I listened to the story like a month and a half ago, and the facts are like slowly rolling in as I'm speaking. So he,
I can feel it now.
yeah, it's hot.
It is hot.
So basically, he jumped her and killed her, right?
Mhm.
And he wrote a letter to the family saying, you know what I mean, that she was killed and that where they could find her body and that he was sorry and that she was eaten, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They found her eaten
Yeah.
and stuff. And like all they had was the images to go off of, and I think he got caught later on. But like they don't know if it was actually him or not, but he was caught, and it was it was a boogeyman. And yeah, it's crazy that he did it, like the stuff that he did to these kids. He would kidnap them, and
Yeah, they actually didn't eat them though.
this guy did.
But there was one night that he made it the whole town played jazz, and if you weren't playing jazz, he was gonna kill you.
That'd be weird.
He was like, he wrote a letter to the police and goes, if they're not playing jazz, I'm going to kill them. And the people that I watched, they were like, maybe he went out of town and was like, I'm gonna fuck with these people now since I'm going out of town. You better play jazz or I'm gonna kill you. And no murder happened that night because everyone was playing jazz.
That's crazy.
Imagine getting a whole town to play jazz because you're threatening to kill everyone in the town if they don't play jazz. Like everyone went down to the bars and everything where there was jazz playing. That way they didn't get murdered.
Maybe that was like soothing for him.
Maybe I don't
Jazz
know.
music.
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
he
he's
was part
tired
of
of
a
killing.
band.
Huh?
Maybe he was part of a jazz band. Wanted them to come check out his concert.
Yeah.
Didn't realize he was a killer.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of cases like that.
Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, be a good one too. Zodiac.
The Zodiac Killer. Yeah.
That'd be a good one too.
Zodiac Killers. That's a pretty good story.
It is a pretty good story. There's a
Fargo.
thing on Netflix you can watch.
Wasn't there a Fargo killer? It was caught. He was a serial killer in Fargo. Fargo, South Dakota, or something like that. Right?
I don't remember.
The Fargo killer or something. You know what I mean? Like, is that right?
Yeah.
It was a mass murder. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's crazy. That would be insane to find. I can understand why people kill. You know what I mean? But like, I don't see like the thing behind it. I guess you know.
I think Jack the Ripper. So I watched like a lot of like Criminal Minds stuff and stuff like that, and they go over like why. And Jack the Ripper mostly killed strippers, so I think he like thought of himself
Like
as cleaning
whores.
up the streets.
Whores.
Yeah,
Mm.
whores, strippers, whatever. I think he like saw himself as a vigilante cleaning up the streets.
Could have. Like
Most of the people that he killed were whores, basically.
Yeah.
They were all prostitutes in or near Whitechapel district of London, East End.
That'd be insane.
So I don't know. And if you guys don't know the dates, it's between August and November of 1888, which was a huge snowstorm in America somewhere, in the United States. I don't remember where. We didn't study it for some reason. It was a fucking snowstorm. Yeah, I don't know why we had to study that. So it was literally just a snowstorm.
We had a serial killer here.
I know, there's serial killers everywhere.
Ann Cook.
Yeah.
She was a serial killer. She killed a lot of fucking people, a lot of men. And she had about like slaves and stuff, and she would like kill all of them. That's a very true story. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you're in on this conversation, aren't you? Yeah.
He was an English serial killer.
Jack?
Yeah. Jack the Ripper was never identified or arrested. Today, the murder sites are the locus of a tourist attraction industry.
It seems like anytime that there's a serial killer, they become famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, for the wrong reasons, but they become famous, and people like love them. Isn't that weird? We get
Dude, they should make so. Someone said this, and I think they should do it because honestly, you know, like the Pokemon Go cards. Someone should make serial killer cards. I would trade so many people for a Zodiac. I'd be like, yo, you got a Jason for a Zodiac, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would trade. I'd be like, you know what? You want to play Jack the Ripper? Fine. I play Jason. I win.
Jason wasn't a real serial
Yeah,
killer.
he's still a serial killer, though. Even if he's not real. You could do any serial killer as long as they're a serial killer.
That'd be like Scream.
Yeah.
Those are more like fiction, horror fiction.
I think you gotta make it real.
I mean, you could do both. You could have a fiction and real one.
Yeah, if you did like
the fiction one could be for kids, and then the real one could be for like the adults, like exploding kittens.
Yeah, you play like the Jack the Ripper, and like you gotta sneak through the deck and take out 3 cards or something. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Someone should make that. Honestly.
Dude, people are gonna be following this, and they're gonna make it. It's gonna be fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, but like.
If someone makes it, we will play it right here on the podcast.
Yeah, if you make it, send it to us.
We'll play it.
We'll play it.
And we'll rate it as we're playing it.
Yeah. But you know like that right there, what you just said, kind of correlates with like what I said about like people thinking like making these serial killers famous, and then on top of that, everybody loves them, and then they become like women especially love serial killers, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, honestly.
And well, look at Ted Bundy. Look at Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
You mean look at like, you know, well, the Night Stalker guy, he was not handsome enough to be.
Well, look at Tinder and all that kind of stuff. Women literally date people that are on trial for murder.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true. Is there an attractive level to that? You're a woman. Is there an attractive level to that?
No.
You don't want to get eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
Didn't even know.
Maybe. There must be for some women. I mean,
I think it's a power move. I think it's a power thing for women. I think they see like the murderers and they get aroused by the power.
Yeah.
like the fact that they're not going to murder them and that they have that.
There's a chance that they could get murdered.
Yeah.
And it's that power. You mean that this guy puts the fear in everybody because of the things he was doing? You mean?
Yeah.
That might be the correlation there. You know, if you're a woman and you're attracted to a sexual, if you're attracted to a serial killer, comment down below. Give us your reason why. Ted Bundy was a handsome guy.
Or that they think that they're special because they're not being murdered by them.
Could be. Could be. Look at Jeffrey. He had a boyfriend, a black boyfriend that he cared about and loved, and then the guy was going to go back to work, and they weren't even breaking up. He was just going to go back to work, and Jeffrey fucking slayed him.
Yep.
Over it, like
it's all. You should watch the series.
I watched it.
That shit's nuts.
I watched the entire thing. That's why I said that.
I never watched it.
That shit's nuts. And dude, the most disgusting part about the whole thing was when he drank the human blood, right there.
Yeah.
That shit was nasty as hell.
You know, that part was disgusting. The worst part about it was he should have been busted.
At his grandma's house.
Well, not even then, but he should have been. Yeah, with grandma house, he should have been busted. But he should have been busted at the time that kid got away from him, and the cops got called.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
other cops showed up or whatever.
They didn't even check anybody's ID. They were
But,
just
yeah,
like,
and he was like,
he says it's his boyfriend, so have a good day.
Yeah, I'm like, that kid, there's no way that those cops
And that kid was a minor.
Yeah, there's no way those cops didn't think he was underage. But that was a different time back then, though, because, and here's the thing is that he was different colored skin.
Yeah.
It wasn't white, you know, and I'm not going to say anything, but it was a different time, you know, and people didn't really give a shit about the minorities back then. So that could have been, and then those cops got congratulated. They got like high five, congratulated. Like, you dumb bugs. Like, how are you going to do that? But Jeffrey Dahmer was a crazy one. The Night Stalker, he's even more fucking crazy than Ted and him. You know who the Night Stalker is? He was in California, and he would break into people's houses and rape and murder the women. And he did a confession tape with right. Like they showed him. He's a fucking weird looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Skinny, just fucking like insane, weird. Wasn't like a normal person. Like you could just see the evil. And I wonder if that's like not something like if it's demonic. You know what I mean? If maybe like playing with the wrong entities and they get possessed.
Well, there was that child rapist or whatever. He got locked in a cell with a dude, and the dude killed him in the cell. And when he was questioned why he killed the dude, he was like, "God told me to kill him."
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he raped children, and I was like, "You should let him go."
Yeah.
Forget a crime, dude. Let him go.
Yeah, I
He's
think
a good guy.
I think if you kill a you know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly.
Like a sex offender or something. I think you should.
I was watching this.
I don't think you should get charged.
I was watching this video on YouTube, and it was like top 10 parents that
Oh,
beat their shit out of
seen that.
children molesters or whatever.
Seen that.
And the one freaking, he was like, "Yeah, I saw this dude, my best friend or whatever, molesting my kid, and I just beat the shit out of him. And if my son wasn't there to save his life, he'd be dead right now."
Yeah, and that's a good. You know what? And like,
And he wasn't. Guess what? He wasn't charged.
you can't really be charged. I mean, you're protecting your kid.
Well, you could if you don't have self-defense law.
I didn't know.
Or a Castle State.
I didn't know that Nebraska had a self-defense law.
Or a Castle State.
We need to ask him about the self-defense law. What does that mean?
What?
When we talk to Pat,
Oh yeah.
which is coming out next weekend.
Oh.
I don't remember. He never explained what the self-defense
No,
law
he
is.
did not.
I'm curious on it.
I will find it actually, because
I didn't think Nebraska had a self-defense law, but apparently we did. Because you,
not unless if they just passed one.
get a mutual assault.
Right.
Like if me and him started fighting, even if I threw the punch first and he punched me back at all, it was a mutual assault. Yeah.
Let's see if we can find one.
But I don't know. The fucking it's been. Is there any? I'm sure there's serial killers now.
Like active somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go to New York.
I wonder what the most famous serial killer is right now. Like who is it? Look it up. Look up. Not you. You're looking up something different. Look up the who's the most famous active serial killer, and then read something from it. You mean about him or her? It. Oh, who is that? Who's the lady that does she's the prostitute that used to kill people? You know what I'm talking about?
I didn't know.
There's a prostitute that would let guys that would hook up with guys and then pretend that they raped her, you mean? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And she would kill him.
Huh.
So it was self-defense. And then they found out like she was a prostitute, and that's what she was doing. You know what I mean?
Chapter 28, Section 1409, Use of Force and Self-Protection. There's so much here, and I'm not going to read it all. If you guys want to look at it, go to Nebraska State Legislation and check up Chapter 28, Section 1409. I'm pretty sure there's more.
I just bit my microphone. You can deep throat that thing almost. Jesus.
Not really. My mouth hurts. I can't.
Is our microphones all the same?
So mine looks like.
Well, mine looks like.
Pretty close.
Except yours has a different thing than mine.
That's the only one I'm finding for self defense.
I kind of the way this looks right here. You know what I mean? Like this. I think this looks better.
It just tells me the unsolved ones.
Oh.
There's 11 unsolved active serial killer cases.
Yep.
But there's nobody like the Boston bomber.
It just says 11 currently active serial killers.
Who's the most famous one?
Long Island serial killer. And it's not discovered yet.
Hasn't been discovered yet?
Nope.
What's the motive? Does it say how many people have they killed? Long Island. Where's Long Island? Is that New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long Island, New York. Yeah. You guys heard it. There's 11 active serial killers out there. Commercial. Have you ever feared for your life? Then maybe it's about time that you get one of these. Not only will this thing protect you and
Says
your
it killed.
family. Hey, commercial break.
Oh.
Not only will it protect you and your family,
Not sponsored.
but it'll also keep unwilling things away from you. So, pick you guys up one of these awesome tools today.
At your local gun store.
Yep, and you think if there's a serial killer coming for you, I'm sure I'd rather have one of these than them trying to stab me or anything.
Or if you're old enough and over the age of 21, just buy yourself a handgun. Shoot that bitch in the foot.
You could.
Let that bitch get called by the cops. You know what I'm
Shoot him in the leg.
Exactly. Make him paralyzed.
Yeah, don't aim. Keep him alive so he gets busted. What's up?
They killed sex traffickers.
They killed sex traffickers? Like prostitutes?
Yes.
So they're killing prostitutes. So if you're a prostitute out there, be safe tonight.
If you ever.
And there's
They're active though.
the bone collector, the West Mesa bone collector.
West Mesa?
Bone collector.
Okay, read that. I'm curious. Do you? There's a bone collector. So what does he do? He murders you and collects
And
bones?
women range between 15 and 32.
15.
Fuck, you're safe. You're 36. 15, yeah.
Not bad. Jill, better watch out.
Most women were Hispanic.
Someone hit it on Jill today.
One was pregnant.
Oh? Were you around?
Nah.
Oh.
She went to Walmart and she told me someone hit it on her.
Mm-mm.
Some random guy in Walmart.
That's weird.
She told him she was married.
There you
So, but that's what she said. So, we're fine.
go. Are you guys married?
Not legally, but yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Bone collector?
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything cool about it. It just says
Doesn't say anything cool. What is it? Doesn't say like weapon type. Doesn't say what he uses. Nothing.
Doesn't say what he collects.
Does it say what he collects? Just
Like their skull or like their pelvis.
nope. It just says police discover the remains of 11 women in total.
If this says remains, then I'm gonna assume all bones.
It doesn't say that they left.
doesn't say what they left out.
Right.
I wonder if it's not like an arm
Or so, yeah.
or like a rib.
You would think that if he's a bone collector, it would tell us what
he was taking. Yeah,
Maybe he's making them into necklaces for himself.
could be teeth.
That would be a bone.
It is a bone. Could be teeth, or it could be like
Smiley face killers.
smiley face killers. What's that?
45 college-age males across 20.
Don't smile.
Wait, what?
45 college-age males across a 20-year span, all drowned after getting intoxicated. However, the kicker is the drownings happened in 11 different states.
So he's jumping states.
How do they know it's a serial killer though?
Because it's a group of serial killers.
Oh.
It's a whole group. Does it say how many there are?
No, it just says each of these cases, there's a smiley face that has been found near the sites where at least 12 of the men that have drowned. It's believed that these men are abducted, murdered, and then murdered and disposed in bodies of water to give the impression that they are an accidental drowning.
Dang.
Okay, so if you do carry a gun, when you talk to the cops, do not say that you aimed. Because if you have time to aim, you have time to run away. Say that you shot at center mass, and you will be okay, and you will be let go.
Yep.
Do not say that you aimed, because then they're going to look at you and be like, so you had time to run away? Then you're fucked.
Yep. Always shoot from the hip.
You don't always have to shoot.
Well, if you have time to do this, you have time to back up. That's
you
what they
just go
say.
like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. When you do your concealed carry courses, they tell you to always shoot from the hip because if you have time to bring it up, and
Cops
always
time to
have
bring it
one.
up. The cops have time to bring it up, and they have time to run away.
Cops aren't going to run away though.
Exactly. My point being, I'm not going to run away if someone's breaking into my house.
Me either, but I'm just saying that you're supposed to.
You know, how are they going to know I'm like this? I have time to do that.
The aiming, the groupings.
That's what I said. Just shoot at center mass. Don't even try to
If
aim.
you shoot from the hip, the grouping is going to be different.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you actually hit them and don't miss every shot. So that way
Or just get a shotgun.
that works too.
Shoot from the hip of that motherfucker. It ain't going to matter where you hit him.
Yeah. Unless if you have a slug and it misses.
Yeah, don't
And
miss.
it's fucked.
And always keep one in the chamber because you never know when you need it.
What are you finding over there?
Well, that's 3 of the 11 that are active.
The Austin caller.
Where does it say that the smiley faces are located?
It didn't tell me which states. It said 11.
That one
yes,
is.
it is.
Look up the smiley face killers. I'm kind of interested about that one. The bone collector is cool too, but
It didn't give me enough details.
on what? On the
The bone collector on the website I was on.
yeah. Okay. What about what's the next one?
Why is it killer if it's killers?
I don't know.
Smiley face 3.
Be-
You're telling me this is still active?
what is
This
it?
says it was back in 1997.
No, they're still active because they haven't found the killers.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying now. Okay.
When I searched active still, it just tells me what's. Like I typed in current.
I think it's solved.
This.
I think so. Because it pops up with a name. Keith Hunter Jasperson, born April 6, 1955, is a Canadian-American serial killer who murdered at least 8 women in the United States. And then it goes on and on and on. But if you scroll down, let's click this one and see what it comes.
That one says killers compared to killer.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a group, it would be killer.
Well, this one says a group. Like
That's what I'm saying.
organized serial
That's what I'm
killer.
saying. But if it's a killer, it would be 1. That's what I would think would be 1. I don't want the chat thing. You're generated by AI. I hate it. Fuck off. I want real shit. Give me the facts. Give me the details. You know what I'm saying?
Show me the proof.
There's a movie of smiley face killer. There's a movie
I didn't know that.
based on true events. Smiley face killers.
Well, is there a trailer?
They only have eyes for you. I don't know. Let me
Look up a trailer.
Oh, you can buy their masks and shit. Let me look.
See, it's a cult thing, man. You know what I mean? They're killers of cults.
It's a UK trailer. There is actually. This came out in 2020.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, turn that on. Turn on watches.
All right.
Here, I got you. You don't want to use it. Should buy it. I'm gonna double check something here.
Ooh, oh, is that Joe?
Yeah, it is.
Cindy did '90s.
No. Just decorating a Christmas tree right now, really, really. We're gonna watch this smiley face killer. I know it came out in 2020, but we're.
And you guys may not be able to see it on there because the webcam that we're currently using sucks. So
we are
in the process of getting a new one. We're trying to look see what we can. So in the meantime, guys, look it up. It's a UK film, smiley face killer. We're gonna be watching that. I'm gonna turn the light. All right, we're gonna watch this. I know it's in the dark. I apologize.
They can see it.
California's coast.
California's coast, huh?
During this time, police recovered the remains of multiple young men along the shore. You home?
He told me that he stopped taking his meds and stopped seeing his doctor.
Damn.
He said, I don't know, some freaks been sending me this stuff. Just seems super stressed. I'm down lately. It's fine. Here.
I'm just trying to get that new routine right.
Did you send these to yourself?
He's going through something in his face. Jake!
This is kind of like some cult shit. You know
Yeah,
what I
they're
mean?
wearing black robes. I was about to say, I think it's looking cool.
You gotta help me get out of here.
Do you want them to do that? You're gonna help me. And you're gonna threaten him to get out.
That's crazy.
Smiley face killer.
All right, like that's crazy.
That's nuts. And that's 2020.
So, sorry, it's the heat.
I wonder if there's a movie about the bone collector, dude.
I don't know if there is a movie about the bone collector, but
No
That's insane.
fucking way, dude.
is there?
No fucking way. Hold on. There's one back in 1990. It's the same movie. There's an old movie of the Bone Collector. I don't know if it's actually a serial killer movie. Let's do.
I found one that they, on June 3rd, 2023,
Here we go.
they found the killer, though. It was in Portland, Oregon.
Oh shit. Okay, what was it? Tell us. What happened?
4 out of 6 mysterious women's deaths that occurred around Portland, Oregon over recent months could have been linked to a probable serial killer. This revelation followed local investigations, previous assertions that there were no connection between the tragic incidents. Jesse Calhoun is presently under security. Calhoun was prematurely discharged from prison in 2021. Blah, blah, blah. Trying to see what would happen.
Hey, give me one second.
What are you doing? Pop, you can open that door.
That's what I'm gonna see if it will cycle air in and out.
I want to see
Do
what
you want to
happens.
open this one?
Yeah, I can. I'm trying to get air flowing through. That's getting hot.
We can end this. It's all right.
We can keep going.
45 minutes. I gotta go get that stuff for your dad here in a little bit.
6 female bodies within a 100-mile radius discovered on roadways
I can feel the air now.
in a secluded rural area. between February and May of 2023.
Since February 2023?
Yeah.
So he's been killing since February. So that's March, April, May, June he got caught. So
Yeah.
4 months.
It's not bad.
That's a decent run. Not saying that you guys should go out there and try to beat that record, but that's not a bad
We will
run.
not
We do not
consent.
consent to anybody becoming a serial killer. Just throw that out there. If you're a fucking serial killer, then fuck you. Okay,
Yeah,
here.
honestly.
Fuck you. What is this?
This is the thing I made for tonight.
Oh, it looks good. I like that.
This will be maybe every Saturday night, but I might change it up every now and then. That way they don't look at the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
But that one is for the night. Anyway, I even said Saturday Night Live. It's like, why not?
Yeah, that's insane. There's that many, like, there's got to be a serial killer every year that pops up. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah, already made my graduation cards.
You do.
I did.
We have to do the save the dates. So, you want to help me out?
Okay, you still gotta send me the thing you want for your channel.
Oh, my hunting channel?
It's a fake timer. It doesn't work. I tried. I was trying to make a timer for us.
Yeah, let me see.
It doesn't work. It doesn't even count down, dude. It's not a GIF. It doesn't even count down. It's just an audio thing. Can't show you that because that has my address on it, so I can't show you that. But I was literally making it like a 4-minute timer, so like we could start the live and then play music and wait 4 minutes or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't even count down. It's just a picture.
That's them.
So I was like, whatever. And then now I have Pro though, so I can actually do a timer on it. But there's not a 4-minute timer. There's like a 30-minute timer, and yeah, it's just I don't remember.
You can't change it? Can't change the time?
I don't think so. I haven't tried this because now I have a premium or Pro, I guess. So you might be able to now. This is a 15. Yeah, probably not. I'd have to fuck with it more to find out, but
Yeah, I'm sorry.
that's that. That's my new banner. Don't worry about it. That's wrong.
Well, you know,
That's the wrong YouTube channel for this one.
whatever, man.
That's a funny story.
I know. You told me.
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
How I got the name?
You're like, whatever, man. Whatever, man. You were. Whatever, man. That's what everybody was like.
Yeah,
Let's just start
literally.
calling you whatever, man.
Literally, he did. On farm, and he was like, I was like, whatever, man, we can do whatever. He's like, you know what? Whatever, man. And then I was like, I might use it as a YouTube. And then he was like, you should put gaming in it if you're just gonna do gaming. And I was like, I might. I'll see. And then now the Phoenix, though, I don't know where I got the Phoenix from. I really don't. I went on my camera roll, found 5 photos, and the Phoenix was one. A tiger laying in the snow was one. There was an airplane flying into the sun was one. There was a random, like, game girl or some shit, like.
You got anime?
No, it wasn't anime. It was like a girl from a game. And like, I don't really know where it came from. I don't know if Zedge automatically downloaded it without me knowing or something. But that was my old phone.
Maybe.
And it was probably hacked, to be honest, because there was random apps popping up. So I got my new phone.
Good.
And the Phoenix was one. And I was like, I'm going to use this as my YouTube.
Well, there you go.
So there's my Phoenix.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be.
I was talking about rebranding my YouTube the other day, but I don't know what I was going to do for an icon. And I was like, I'm just going to keep the Phoenix. So everything's lit and fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can do whatever, man. Gaming with the Phoenix in the middle of the thing.
Yeah, we tried.
Did you do?
Yeah, I tried a lot of different ways, and then I found out how to get rid of this back black room right here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the corner would look great. The only thing that I have wrong with this is that it like cuts
Cuts
off.
them off.
But
Yeah. Too bad you couldn't just put it behind or like coming out of the.
yeah, it looks like it's part of the spoon.
Mm.
The background. I like this one though. There's a whole bunch. There was one with a Nintendo Switch, and it said gaming channel in the middle, and you could like do whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo Switch. I thought about that one, but I don't do anything on the Nintendo Switch for videos. So
Yeah. I think the podcast we may switch over to React channel style. You know what I mean?
pick
Yeah.
one day to do React, and then another day
Yeah.
to do
Like
something.
Wednesdays doing reacts to to people and videos and stuff, and then doing Saturdays of Murder Mysteries.
Funny kitty videos. Just kidding. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, I want to do one with The Conjuring. The boys, if you guys don't know that is, it's Eddie and them. But there's a lot of things in there that I want to. There's some stuff in there that I want to talk about that they didn't cover. Not to steal their ideas, but I had pointed some stuff out to her that the boys didn't cover. That is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
About the whole Conjuring house. And it's not really Sam and Colby. It's more everything else. You know what I mean?
Still want to know if that one thing's fake.
What?
Where they like.
They do. It is fake.
It
They
is.
proved it. It's the guy.
Oh, I need to. Yeah, I need to watch the rest.
You
of
need
the
to
Conjuring.
watch
Yeah.
the rest of it because what you need to do is not watch Sam and Colby's. You need to watch the boys
I'll watch both.
because the boys explain that because they talked to Sam and Colby after, and so basically we got 9 minutes, so we can do this in 9 minutes. So basically, they would hold hands. It's Satori and Cody is the names. They would hold hands, and then they would be able to talk to spirits, and they'd walk around and like knock and stuff or stomp. So basically, what happened was they were trying to disprove this, and this is off camera. So remember the first one we watched?
Yeah.
When they did it in the outside. They wanted to disprove this. So basically what happened was they asked them to do it without their shoes on at all.
Yeah.
And then magically, the ghost didn't want them to do it. Magic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the stuff that they were saying was general information. Like they're like, what's the after? What do you want to say about the afterlife? And they're like, good. Like it's all easy things to spell.
Yeah.
Love, easy things to spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nothing like complicated. Like it burns down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's all positive, lovey-dovey. Neat that a spirit. You know what I mean? Or what was it? It was like live life to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You would think a spirit that's been dead as long as Abigail Arnold's been gone. You know what I mean? So, which is almost like the second owner of the house. And this house was built way back in the 1800s, and she's been dead for almost the same time. Like this is 300 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That she wants you to live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just weird. But that's the message that she would want to get across. Live life to the fullest. That's some cheesy on the wall, like what you'd have in like a white woman's kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like what you would own. There's something that says that. Right?
I don't know. You might get even.
Hey, she snitched me out to your dad.
What do you mean?
So we were sitting in the camper the other day with him. Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, or yesterday, it was yesterday. And I said, hey, do you want me to take the tractor and sweep the driveway for you?
Mhm.
And little Miss Tootie over here, she goes, he probably doesn't want you to do it because you haven't done what you're supposed to do anyway. Pick up. Stitch me up. Right in front of
That's not
everybody.
snitching.
Man, but I want to bring something up. If you are going to text us on Facebook, do not sit there and ask for a Cash App or bank account because we're not going to give you one.
Why has somebody done that?
I already had it done, dude. Already.
That's
So
a
I
spam.
can read the text, actually. I'm not going
It's
to
a,
say the
it's a
account.
spam. It's a spam.
No, I know it is. He texts me and goes, hey. I go, sup? How are you? He goes, how are you doing? I go, good. You? He's like, good. He's like, what's your Cash App? I'm feeling generous. I go, no. He's like, how would you like to receive your payments? Space. Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Apple Pay. I go, none. He goes, okay, what a bank account? I go, no, dude. He goes, okay. And then he finally left me alone after I told him no. Like,
Yeah, that's just straight up scam.
if you're gonna text us and want to be like on the podcast, that's cool. Go ahead, because I'm gonna make a Google form that you're gonna have to fill out. But do not text us and be like, hey, what's your Cash App? What's your bank account? You're trying to take all your money. You know, like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Because actually, I can report you to the PD and they take care of it for me.
That's
So
cool.
fuck off.
Well, guys, I think we're going to end this 5 minutes early. I actually have an errand to run.
Because the FBI is actually tracking down scam calls. And
Yeah.
shit.
It's about time.
So is the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department too.
Well,
The
yeah.
Sheriff's Department is too. You can report them to the Sheriff's Department, and there you will hand it off to the FBI.
It's about time.
They're working together to put that shit to a stop.
That's good. There's a lot of people that get scammed over here.
Yep.
But I think this is going to be the end of the video. A big question was answered today.
Do they? You know what's funny about spam calls? I'm sorry.
Some
But-
serial killers were talked about.
If you get a phone call from like a number that you know and you pick it up, and then they like start talking about a credit card and stuff, and you know they don't normally ask for one, don't give it to them, because our spam calls that we have here, they have tried to use a Walmart DC's number, and sadly it's saved in my phone, and I knew it wasn't them because they were like, "Hey, what's your credit card information?" My mom works for you, dumb fuck.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Don't give your money to people you don't know.
Or you could be like that news anchor that goes 3, 2, 1 on the credit card and goes, "We are live with the FBI right now, tracing the spam call."
Have you seen the lady? She gets a spam call. She puts the bowl over the fucking phone. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's not good." Then she starts beating
Oh
it with
no, I didn't
spam.
see that one.
Oh my goodness, that would hurt your ears.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you got a headset on.
Oh yeah.
There's
Most
a
of them
headset on.
do, because most of them have that headset with the thing and they're on the computer or whatever.
Yeah, and you get like that loud ring
Oh,
in your ear.
God.
Ooh,
Oh god,
that
kill
was the
me.
last time
Kill
you saw
me.
that in a room.
Yeah.
My favorite one was the. We'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh
Yeah.
Merry Chrysler. Merry Christmas.
I always tell them I own a Lambo, and then they tell me I'm full of shit, and then they tell me like a car that I haven't had for like 10 years. Like a Honda Accord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, I see here they have a Honda Accord. I'm like, yeah. And then I switched up to a Lambo. Like, you don't own one? I said, yeah, I do.
How do you know what I own?
I said, I don't. I haven't licensed that. You know.
Yeah.
And they're like,
That's
you're so full of shit. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, like bitch.
You don't know my life.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am. You could be talking to Trump. You wouldn't even know. All right, we're out of here, guys. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. This is going to be our last live on Wednesday because as of that Thursday, we leave.
Shit, I still got packed.
I got to pack too.
I got it. Yeah.
I
I honestly
we're gonna
looked at the
pack
calendar and I was like,
Tuesday.
damn, we're already almost to leaving. I literally looked at the calendar and I was like, oh my god, are we leaving next week?
Oh, and I have some sad news.
What's that?
This podcast. It's gonna be my last podcast for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Jill will take it over
Yeah.
if she's down.
She's
Half
down.
the time she doesn't want to be on camera though.
I will.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna take my spot
That works.
right here.
I was gonna let Jill use your mic, but that works.
No. She has a mic.
Yeah. We'll see.
This is mine.
Yeah.
The only person who gets to use it is me.
Yeah. You would let me.
Yeah, you, not Jill. I
Exactly.
don't want to.
So that means I could sit in your spot and Jill could use
Yeah,
mine.
I just don't want to get retardation.
Not that. You're retarded.
Joe's gonna be on the
Oh,
podcast. She's gonna
speaking-
she's gonna end up using my mic.
Of ADHD.
So.
I figured out that I have ADHD.
Hmm.
A high, dangerously huge amount of desire to do dumb shit. That's my ADHD. I don't actually have ADHD. I probably do,
Nice.
but my mom says I don't. So it could be keeping a secret. But yeah,
Yeah.
a huge desire to do dumb shit.
But I have 3 days off, so I'm gonna be back on Wednesdays.
That works.
So that'll be 2 weeks. Or we can just do them when I get back.
Can. Or we could pre-record.
We can pre-record them for 3 days. Do an
Yeah.
hour a day. Pre-record 3. Go gone for 2.5 weeks, and then come back and do it again.
We'll see what we want to do. When we
We'll
get
see.
there.
All right, guys. Well, this is the last one for me for a little while. You guys are going to see, and for Jaron, because there's going to be a special one on Saturday, and then you guys will see something. Hopefully, we might record while we're down there. Might take this stuff to record.
Yeah. It's not really a place quiet down there though.
I have the house to myself.
Sure.
I have the stoner house.
Grandpa's not doing it.
Yeah. Are you going to stay with me or are you going to stay with Bo?
I'm saying with Bo, he's got an Xbox seat.
I was going to take mine. There's a TV there?
I would take mine because I got MW3 and you can't. His Xbox won't let him play MW3. I don't know why.
I was just going to take mine so when I'm bored
Yeah.
and everybody's napping, I can play Hunter Call of the Wild by myself. All right, guys. We're out of here. Wanna hit end?
Me and
Love you guys. Peace out.
Me and Bo stay up until like 2 o'clock in the morning
I'm
playing
not.
Call of Duty.
I'm not staying up that late.
He even gets up to go to work the next day. And then we sit there and play